as these little two-wheel drives are, they do not go in the snow. Try to get back and put a little more weight. Whoa! All right. Try to get a run. Probably got like 4 or 5 inches. Whoa! The thing is, this is a dirt bike track, so there's ruts and stuff still under here. You can barely see them. Oh, the deer tracks and stuff. Open this back up. There's too many thorn stuff today, I think. Whoa! It's crazy, like, because you never get to see all these deer paths. You never get to see these when there's no snow, so it's like shows you plain as day how many are out here and how much walking they do. Let's go downhill for a while. Try to get a run, see if we make it to the top of this hill. Oh, we're not making it to the top of this jump. Maybe that way. It's like a fine line, because if you're in too low of a gear, you just spin. And if you're in too high of a gear, it's the bog. It's really hard to find a happy medium. These aren't exactly snow or mud tires on the back of this thing. We like to keep some tires on it so it doesn't throw mud and get you all muddy when you're riding around the farm. Good thing about this little bayou though is if you do get stuck, whether it be in snow or mud, you can pretty much just get off and pick up the rear end and place it to the left or right or wherever you can get traction, and then you're good. I actually got stuck here yesterday in the Jeep. I couldn't really get past this section right here. Looks like this little ledge was most of my problem. I couldn't even hardly see it. This is mud right here. Oh. Yep. And this is quite the ditch. I don't know that I can get past this on the bayou. And I'm stuck. Have to do exactly what I just told you. So there's a little more traction, and hopefully, oh no, the battery's low. I do not want to be out here kick or pull starting this thing. Maybe I can kind of help it. Almost. Go on. That is what's handy about a Bayou 220, 250, guys. Recon 250, anything like that. That's deeper than it looks. So if I hit that in the Jeep, it actually bottoms out on my front or rear bumper first, you know, unless I go very slow, but it still hits. Trouble there in the Jeep too, but I also had 30 psi in the tires, so it's a cold one today in Appalachia, guys. It's a high of 20. Show you guys where we got stuck to the point we had to turn around yesterday. Came out for a quick ride with Krista and the boys, and completely underestimated how slick this off-camber trail would be. So here's an off-camber section. When it's dry, we just, you know, you can ride up on the bank, no problem. But with it slick, we started sliding. Where we really ran into problem was right here. No matter what we would do right here, see, I'm doing it in the four-wheeler, we would just slide until we got way back in these trees and stuff. Couldn't go forward anymore. I'm stuck in the freaking four-wheeler now. To that tree and then turn around, which is sad because we were almost there, but I didn't want to get stuck out here in the cold with the baby in the car. Well, this is the most frozen I've seen the creek so far this year. And it looks like something walked across it. Look at those little prints. Dang, that is sketchy. That is very thin. Look how clear that water is. Beautiful. Little sandy bank here. Never a problem. There we go. Not quite as peaceful as a ride as a four-wheel drive would be, because you can't really just cruise. You've got to keep your RPMs up, and then sometimes you've got to let them fall so you'll get traction, but then if you let them fall too much, it'll bog. It's interesting. And I've got a Suzuki King Quad, but it's been kind of a project. Needs the rear brakes fixed and a new choke line put on it and stuff, and just didn't have time to do it before the snowfall. But next year, hopefully be doing more of this in the King Quad, and that'll be nice. Independent suspension and the four-wheel drive. Dang, you can see where deer have pretty much like walked down onto the ice. Pretty wild. I wonder what happens if deer, if they fall in. Let's say they step on the ice and fall in and get completely soaked. Can they get warm enough again? Or do they get hypothermia and die? I don't know. Guess it depends on if they can lay down with their comrades or not and get warm. This is essentially a drop-off that we built for the dirt bikes. Never been down on a four-wheeler, anything four wheels. Probably doesn't look steep to you guys at all. I'm going down it. I'm sliding. Oh, that was sketch. I've seen so many people crash like that when these things start to turn sideways, they just roll. Whoa! I just bottomed out on a mixture of a motocross rut and snow. Look at that. Oh, now I've slipped in the rut with my boot. Okay. Okay, out of there. So, where I'm at here in southern West Virginia, we just don't get snows like this. Like, we get snow, but we don't get much accumulation. If we do, it's an inch or two. It's been several years since we've had this kind of sustained fluff, and that makes somebody like me completely underestimate this sustained fluff. Like how this changes, how easy it is to navigate. Like, I definitely see the need for snowmobiles somewhere that gets snow like this. It's not a, I don't really think it's a preference, it's almost a necessity.